Good morning. I just got up and I was, scrolling through Facebook like I normally do. And, I'm reading various articles and I just kind of got to thinking and I was like, I seriously cannot imagine going through, the process of a campaign and, running for various different things and getting elected and then literally not listening to the people, not giving a care in the world about anything happening to them, just doing whatever benefits you the most personally. And it makes me so angry because that is not what it is. Being an elected official, you are supposed to be a public servant. And because you're supposed to be serving the public. And that is a term that we have very far removed ourselves from, and we definitely need to make it, come back. Hi, I am Valinda Holland. I am running for Senate District 11. So for me personally, I want to know, what are the issues for you that are most important to you? Obviously, we have affordable housing. I mean, it's too expensive. You can't even get into your own house. It's extremely frustrating. I can't even imagine being a child and growing up in, these huge apartment complexes where you have no space, you can't run around, even if you let your kids go play outside, you've got other people complaining because there are plenty of other people who don't have kids that are just trying to live their lives and they don't want to, hear them. And it's just I can't even imagine that. People need to be able to have their own space and it needs to be affordable. I'm sorry, but paying $850 a month for a teeny tiny little studio where you barely have enough room for your dog and your 2 cats and yourself. Hi, that's me. Things like that. And then on top of that, not having any of your issues addressed, leaking windows so that it causes your electricity and gas bills to skyrocket even more than they already have. Various issues within the place, things not being addressed, but yet, hey, you better pay this exorbitant amount of money for something that you can't ever get any help with. So, dryers and washers that don't work, things of that nature. So, yeah, I mean, affordable housing, definitely. Healthcare that is not going to put you into a, debt for the rest of your life, because medical debt is very, very real. I have worked in medical claims and billing, and it is insane what these, what the hospitals are charging for things, down to the health insurance companies. My premium alone, I know I'm not the only one sitting here, but $10,000 is the deductible. That is insane. And that was the most reasonable one that could be found, because any of the other ones, the deductibles are even higher. How is anybody going to utilize that in a year? That is ridiculous. So obviously, we need to tackle healthcare. I'm a huge advocate for a single payer system, Medicare for all. And so that is something that I want to see happen in Montana, for all Montanans to actually have healthcare. And let's cap these major private insurance companies and these hospitals on what they can charge and what they can, deductibles and all these things. So yes, healthcare, a huge one, affordable housing. We also need to address the wages. Our wages do not reflect, what we need to actually live. The cost of living has gone up so much, and yet, our federal minimum wage is $7.25 an hour, and in the state of Montana, it's $10.25 or $10.50 an hour. And that is not enough for a livable wage. People who work those at 40 hours a week, yeah, they're not making a livable wage. In fact, those are the people that still qualify for programs like SNAP and TAMP and all these other programs that have been designed to help with people, and this is what we say when we mean when, people don't inherently want to be on these social programs. However, the system is stuck for us. So yes, obviously, I mean, even on my last job, I was making $18 an hour. That's still not a livable wage for a single person. Not with all of the bills and how expensive things are. It's not. and the amount of money that comes out for taxes out of each paycheck, it's not a livable wage. And that's at $18 an hour. So obviously we need to find something that works for the people. Obviously there are like millions of other issues, but you know, my biggest thing is I want to hear what is important to you. So please, you know, comment down in the comments. I look at everything. So, but yeah, I mean, I want to be elected for Senate District 11 so that I can serve you, my constituents, my people, and so therefore I want to hear from you. So that was kind of my thoughts for this morning. But everybody, please like, comment, share. Please check out my website, www.valinda4mt.com, and see how you can help. I am still trying to raise money for my campaign. Obviously, I am getting ready to purchase yard signs is a big thing. So please, if you can, help donate. You can find everything on my website. So again, that is www.valinda4mt.com. And thank you guys so much for your support. And I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. All right. Have a great day.